the other poem I want to read right now is one that I wrote recently, and I think which you have, called Olvidos de mi padre, para mi hermana. I fell asleep in my father's arms. Though dead he's been more than 20 years, I nestled in his reek of disguised alcohol, shaving lotion, Old Spice tropic fantasy. It's easy to forget just how hard it was to earn his love and companionship. Exile that he was with Guadalajara hair. A faint curse was ever on his lips for the routines of Lutheran synecdoche, and sarcasm dripped constantly in the twinkle of his cinematic eyes. Still, I burrowed in his post-meridian clasp, a whole afternoon with his lemon drops and Mexican newspaper headlines, in and out of oils and acrylics on canvas, street names for unknown saints, and incense burning dense as beeswax in the air. Distance was his propriety, and music was St. John of the Cross at 3 a.m., blear-eyed from bar-hopping bouts and mornings wrapped in tortilla dough. He hustled remote as a pyramid of oil through days of anathema and dialect. How could I in his embrace ever fall, curtail my living self in his promised death? Full hours of plight and anguish, smoking decks of Pall Mall cigarettes, his hand unwavering, holding the subtle brush to splash color over an unwrapped thought. A cathedral, a half-dead donkey, colonial houses muffled in Aztec silverwork, filigree of bluish haze, his archaic skies, riddled with recollections of a mountain and the immense purple mysteries of a Tenochtitlan buried in Toltec grief. Winding sheets in amarillo sweat dyeing the ruffled edges of his floating bed, his caravanserai of forbidden paramours, a theater of nickel soaps and pulque, the brash despair of his uprooted life, going in circles, long Sunday afternoons when ennui put on a German mask, deriding the colloquy of his solitude, but to nuzzle up to his bristling breath and die 100 times just for once before his own soul took flight, 5,000 miles from his birth, that crazy Mexican of elegance and ire. How far away, however, from the painted rocks and shifting gravel of his planned walkaway. Only the broken vowels of his idiom, the consonants of cactus and parakeet, cajole my drowsing ear this ancient day, when the whole world tilts drowning in a goldfish bowl and darkness overtakes. Drowns in a goldfish bowl and darkness overtakes.